Hey everyone, and welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Scott Culpepper, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious coconut macaroons with raspberry and pistachio glaze. I got everything I need from my local Ingles, so let's get started. So first thing, these are very easy to make. One of my favorite cookies, lots of coconut. I'm going to start with a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. To that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cardamom, which is totally optional. Sometimes it's hard to find. Just leave it out, don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do is combine all of that together in a large mixing bowl. And then to it, I'm going to add 1 cup of chocolate chips. So get that nice and combined. Make sure all the chocolate's covered with the milk. And then after that, I'm going to use 14-ounce bag of sweetened condensed coconut. We're going to add all of that together. And then I'm going to use a spatula. Make sure we get all of this combined nicely. And the good thing about these is between the coconut and the sweetened condensed milk, we don't have to add any more sugar because they're already going to be sweet enough. Very basic recipe, super easy. But the cardamom, if you can find it, adds just a nice little earthy combination with the cinnamon, just enough to give it like that secret ingredient of what's in here. I know I recognize the flavor, but can't figure it out. So now that our coconut is mostly covered with all of the condensed milk, we're going to add, I have here the whites of 2 eggs that I beat just until stiff peaks form. This is going to help make the cookies on the airy side. So once we put that, we're just going to gently fold it. We don't want to overmix, because like I said, we want that fluffiness from the egg whites. This will be nice. And then you're going to have the sweetened condensed milk is going to add to the chewy factor after they're cooked. So you can see I have them just mixed. So now I'm going to take a parchment lined cookie sheet, and I'm going to use, I have a large scoop here. You can use small scoops, and you're just going to scoop it on to cookie sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and finish scooping these on the sheet, and when they're finished, we'll continue. All right, our cookies have been in the oven for about 18 minutes. You can see we cooked them at 350, check them about 18 minutes. If it needs a little bit longer, depending on your oven, then do it, but you can see how we have the nice golden crunchy ends. So once these are cooled, I'm going to add the glaze, which is 1 cup of confectioner's sugar and about 3 to 4 tablespoons of seedless raspberry jam. Just mix those 2 items together, and we're going to use a piping bag. You can use a Ziploc bag, or you can just mix it in the bowl and then just dip them as you like. But for today, I have piping bag, and I'm just going to just enough on the top, because like I said, they're already pretty sweet, so this is more for presentation purposes. But the raspberry and the chocolate pair so well together, and then the coconut on top of it, it's kind of like just a sweet little explosion. But I love to make these in the fall. I love them around Easter, Christmas, Mother's Day gifts, whatever. And then after that, I have some roasted, chopped pistachios that I'm just going to add to the top of each one, just for that little crunch factor. You can put as much as you like. You could also use salted peanuts, which would be good too, because you have the sweet and salty combination together.
So you can see how easy this recipe is. All right, well, the last little few pistachios on here. And then there you have it, our chocolate chip macaroons with raspberry and pistachios. Thanks so much for joining me here at Ingles Table. Be sure to check out the whole website for more tips, tricks, and recipes. I'll see you next time.